Hey guys and girls, it's Mrs. Kreitzer. So some of you have been working on creating your crest for your castle unit. And I was able to figure out how to use an online photo editing tool in combination with Google Drawing. So let me just walk you through these steps. What I want you to do is make sure that you are thinking in layers, starting from the bottom and then moving up. So what you want to do is first begin by searching for an image of a blank crest with no images on it. Then we'll divide it into four for your four different symbols, and then you'll begin to add images. So the first thing you want to do is open up a new doc in your drive. Be sure to title with your name and your class code, just so you are able to get back to it. You might even want to name it Crest, whatever is going to help you. And go ahead and begin a Google search for images. Okay, so I already have some tabs open here. I've got my images all set to go. So for a blank crest, you could find one that's already divided like this, or maybe you want something that's totally blank like this one. So maybe what I'll do is I'll start with this one here. Okay, now you're going to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of just that image, okay? So now I'm going to go into a photo editing program called BeFunky. So open up another tab and do a Google search for photo editor. BeFunky is one word. And from there, you're going to click on photo editor. And we are going to upload the image you just took a screenshot of. So we know that that is on your computer. So search for the screenshot that you just created, and then it'll pop up into the photo editor. Okay, so from here, I don't need to do much editing because this is a white background, but if you had a colored background, you could do some erasing. Okay, so I will show you how to do that erasing in just a bit. Right now, go back over to your drawing and you're going to go to Insert Drawing. And there's a little icon up here. If you scroll over it, it says Image. You're going to choose an image to upload. And then find your image of your crest. So this is your first layer. This is what you're going to build on, okay? If you pull this corner, you can make it larger, and you can also shrink it down. I always like to work the larger first because it's easier for me to see. Okay, so now I'm going to begin searching some of my images. I've already done a search here for Mexican flag. So do a screenshot. All right, and then you're gonna go into, I don't think I need to go into photo editor for this because there's no background. So this one's pretty easy. I'm just gonna go back over to my crest and I'm gonna insert the image. Now, this image is going to go on top of this first layer, but you need to make sure that this blue border is gone. If you click outside of there, then it'll go away. This means it's selected. So if you put an image in there right now, it's just going to replace it. Okay, so click outside of it now. Then go back to image, choose an image to upload, and then find the image of your flag or whatever it is you are uploading. Okay. And I am going to stretch that down to size. I forgot, if you want to do some dividing, just go up to that line there and then just stretch your line out to where you want it to be divided. Okay, so now I can take this image. Oh, I don't want any more lines. So now I can take my image and drop it on top, and I can resize it. Remember, if you pull the corners, what it does is it resizes without warping it, okay? But if you really want it to fit inside of there nicely, you can try stretching it out, okay? So now let's go and find an image that I'm going to need to do some erasing to. So if I were to choose an image of this palette, okay, there's a red background. If I do my screenshot, and then I'm going to upload this into the photo editor. So I'm going to go to my BeFunky photo editor, and I'm going to upload the image that I want to edit. I want to get rid of the background. So to get rid of the background, you're going to go to the cutout tool. You want to make sure that this feather is all the way up to 100%. That's going to make your edge really nice and soft, okay? Here's a couple of different options for cutting. The lasso tool is really nice for things that have a lot of curvy edges. This tool is great for something that's a little more geometric. Circle and square, it cuts things out in that shape. So because I have a lot of edges, I'm going to use that lasso tool. And what you need to do is point that arrow to where you want to cut things out and hold your trackpad down, okay? I'm trying to really rush through this part because Screencastify only gives me a certain amount of time to create a video. So I know you will take your time and do a much better job than I am. Once you get to the end, let go, and it gets rid of all of that background for you. Be sure to save. Save to your computer. We can call it whatever you need to get you back to that image, and save it wherever you want to get you back to that image. And now I'm going to go back into my crest area. Make sure that this is not highlighted. So I'm going to click outside of it, go in, choose an image, and where did I go? There it is. No. Yes. Okay. Open that up. And again, that's going to go right on top. So you can resize this to any dimension that you need. Okay. So this is how you can easily erase backgrounds in photo editing, BeFunky, and you can use a Google Doc, create a drawing. You can even add text, right? So if you go in here, you can create a text box, and you can create text as well. You might want to think about color of text. You can think about the different fonts that are available. Now remember that you don't have to do this digitally. This is just a choice. So for those of you who were trying to figure this out in that last class, I hope that this is helpful.